Good morning, guys. So today, my friend wanna buy a car. I'm gonna follow her, of course. So interesting. So let's go.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember.
Hey guys, good morning. So today is a very beautiful Saturday morning, and as I mentioned, this is my friend Carmen. We're gonna go see car now. She wanna buy car, bro. So you were saying which car you like again?
Actually, I like car with like sexy ass or sexy back, like
Sexy ass or sexy back?
like Volvo something.
Yeah, you
70.
said the XC90, right?
Okay.
So you like XC90 and then you like Range Rover.
Yes. And then
And you like the Proton X50 also, right?
Yes.
Any specific Range Rover? You just see, then you saw Range Rover, then you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because like I've been seeing a lot of these cars on the road, and is it green? Yeah. So the first time I saw like the Volvo, I was like super impressed because it was so beautiful and so like, I don't know, futuristic looking. And then I started looking at cars that look like that. I think they're called
SUVs, yes.
Yeah. And like I was like, wow, this Range Rover damn nice way. And then after that I was like, hey, this Proton also not bad, you know. So then these few cars have been like just coming into my face like all the freaking time. So I'm like, oh, is this a sign that, you know, I should maybe like dig deeper and look into it? So yeah, then like of course I have a friend who's like so into cars, blah blah blah. And I was like, hey, Bing, yeah, what do you think? So here we are, taking on an adventure that I never thought I would.
Yeah, the initial conversation is fun. Way more how would I say it? Candid. So she's like, oh, I like this one. Then you know that one? It's like, what one? There, that one. The like that one. Which one is that? There, white colour. Yeah. White colour.
For the record, right, I'm not a car person, okay?
Yes.
Like, to
So
me,
it's perfect.
yeah, like to me, right, the car just needs to get me from point A to point B, and also I'm not, maybe I'm not bad at driving, but I'm also not the best. So to me, like a small car that's easy to go around, if gonna like, you know, scratch or people bang, also okay because it's not expensive to fix, right? Yeah. So to me, it's like I never really thought of getting a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like all this, like I don't really know about cars. So like when Bing asked me what car I like, I don't know what to say lah. Like obviously I'm just gonna say like, oh, I like the white colour one and it's Volvo something. Then I have to like describe a bit and just Google the photo for
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are your requirements for a car? Like what do you look for in a car? Besides the sexy back. So the front you don't care. The front you're like, whatever lah, I don't care. The back must be sexy.
So you must understand, I'm not a car person,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And already the first thing that caught my eye was the back. Then I forgot to see the front because when I drive, how to see the front? So maybe that concern will come later when I really go and inspect the full car lah. So you put that aside, the front of the car, put that aside first.
Okay.
I think another thing would of course be the price lah, cause like.
Okay, so what's your budget? Is there a budget?
So when Bing asked me this question the first time, right, I was like, I don't know what range to put, you know. Like, I don't really know how much is a car worth and whether it's value to buy.
Yes.
And you know, like the loan and stuff like that. Guys, I really have no clue.
Yeah.
So I cannot put a number to it. I'm like, I don't know how much is this car.
Yeah. So when she asked me, how much XC90? Then I was like, 400. Okay. Then I was like, you know how much the monthly installment is? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, thank God she was around, and then she was like telling me, oh, this is about like 400-500, this is about like 200k. Then I was like, okay, so how much a month I have to pay? Then you know, like my mind I have to calculate lah, like for my salary, how much I can fork out and things like that. So I would say if a month, and if I have to pay for like 7 years, right? I don't mind paying between 1,500.
Okay.
I don't know, less than 2k lah, definitely.
Okay. So you're okay with used cars as well, right?
Yeah.
But as long as it doesn't give you a lot of problems.
Correct. Yeah, I hate paying for like fixtures or I think maintenance sometimes you can't run away. But fixtures is just really horrible because my dad, he bought a second-hand BM 3 Series long time ago, and I think 3 months in using the car, oh my god, we were fixing the car every 6 months until now, you know, until today. And we bought this car like 10 years ago.
The BM
The BM.
Huh, really?
So it's like, I'm just like, wow.
The BM, I know you since like secondary school.
Correct. It's been like really long time, but we always fix it, and every time we fix it, it's like 1,000, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 ringgit. Of course, when there are major fixing to be done, it's a lot more money lah. So like that kind of like gave me a bit of a phobia, and that is why probably I don't really look into buying cars.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I mean, if I do want to buy a car, I have to buy a car that I like, right? And then, if a car that I like, you know, it's not going to be cheap, and yet I have to pay for all these like, I don't know, fix this lah, fix that lah, change oil lah, this and that so often, then what's the point? And I think from a financial point of view, it's not wise to buy a car because it's the price will just keep going down. It's not like property or gold or whatever, right? Yeah, so this is actually a very unique realization or feeling to me that
You want to buy a car?
like maybe I want to buy a car. I don't know yet lah. Yeah.
Yeah, the way she told me also is very interesting. She's like, hey, I want to buy a car. Then I was like, oh, okay, buy a car.
But honestly, right, you did. What did you think when I told you that?
Like, you want to buy a car? I'm
As
very
your friend
happy
lah, as my friend.
I'm like, wow, my friend want to buy a car. And it's you, you know, you're one of like my closest friends. And I was like, oh my god, you want to buy a car? And I was like, you know, it's the what car you want to buy? I want to follow you. Oh, let's go try this, let's go try that. We've been giving her options,
Yeah.
and she will say like, I don't like this color, I want that color. And I was like, no, come on, what about the car? The car, is it nice? So even the CX-5, we showed her, she's like, I don't want the blue color one. So I was like, why you don't want the blue color one?
Yeah, it's not me. Like I say, like, I'm not a car person. So if I really want to buy a car, right, it's got to be a car that I like,
Yes,
lah,
definitely,
right? So like
definitely.
small things like that to a car person matter, you know, like what color lah, how this look like lah, how the inside feel lah. Again, I don't know what happens in the engine and stuff like that lah.
So do you care about how fast your car can go?
I don't really drive very fast. I think the fastest that I've driven is like 140. If
Okay.
I want to push it, 160 on highways to like Penang.
That's
or
quite
something.
fast one.
Yeah, but like on normal roads, I drive like 100-ish. So I don't need like a super fast car. I just need a car that makes me feel safe. And you know, like for example, if it rains or like I have to do an emergency brake, they can perform like well lah. Like you know,
Okay.
I'll be safe. Yeah.
Okay. Do you care about how the interior is like? Whether you want leather or the infotainment system, like the radio, whether got Bluetooth, whether got what do you call it, Apple CarPlay?
But
Do you
perhaps I will say yes, I care a little bit, but I've not really like test drive before,
Okay.
so I don't really have like a standard
Okay.
in my head.
Yes.
It's good to have lah, all these things of course.
Okay. But for now, most important is back must be nice. That's the most important part. Okay, what color?
White.
White.
Okay, but if we're talking about Mazda, I don't mind red.
Oh, the so red. Good choice.
Yeah,
Good choice. Very
but
good choice.
definitely not blue or black.
Why? I transfer my car black color.
No lah, I mean for my car, and I'm talking about Mazda CX-5 per se.
Okay.
Yeah, not blue or black. Yeah, I'm just talking about Mazda lah. Okay. Yeah.
Cash.
And you know, like that day when I was showing you pictures and stuff like, oh, I like this car and stuff, and then like I think you and Lenny were suggesting this Jimny.
Jimny.
What brand is that?
Suzuki.
Oh my god, that was a weird car. Because they were giving me options, so of course I was like, okay, these are the cars that I like. What other options do I have? Then they named lah, this
We
lah,
had
that
some
lah.
fun also
Then they were
lah.
like Jimny. At first I was like, you mean BTS Jimny? Then
What is
Jimny?
BTS Jimny?
Jimmy, he's a singer, like very popular one, like my niece loves him. So and my mom. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I was like, okay, probably not BTS. So then like, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then when I saw the picture, I was like, I mean, it's cute lah, but not for me lah.
Wait, what did you say about the Jimny? If you get a Jimny, what would your father tell you?
Oh, my father said, follow me to the orchard and take durian. Because that's like my dad's passion, and that's what he's doing, right? So he's like, you know what he asked me to buy?
What?
Hilux.
So you can go to the orchard.
Yes, and help him. I'm like, Dad! I'm not a car person, so if I buy a car, I need to buy one for myself, you know, not to help you like fetch durian. can. I can fetch Jeremy with other cars, not my car.
So if y'all have any fruits, whatever kind of fruits y'all want to get, y'all can hit Carmen up. Cause
Check out Xiao about fruit.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna go test drive now. So we'll see you in a bit.
Oh my god, this is so fun. This is so fun.
Huh? This is Mazda too.
Equivalent.
Fun normal saja. Yang tu yang pink pun dapat.
What car you test driving now?
CX-30. It's small.
Okay, okay.
Why this one cannot put anything? This is for baby. Ni apa? Circle tu apa benda?
That one you punya number adjust.
Okay, can reenact.
You pun buatlah shock sikit.
Boleh? Sekejap, I tengok terus.
Oh, okay.
Terkejut tau? This one can just open. Okay lah.
Yeah, this one
biasa je.
open.
What can it do ah? Oh my god!
Oh my god. Soft touch.
Ini tak ada tu.
Using the glass panel. Kalau yang basic set ni dia kena lock.
I like the inside thing. And I like the height
I
of
think
the
you can
SUV.
see.
Okay, so Carmen, you have test drove the CX-30, the Mazda CX-30, the Mazda 3 Sedan, and the CX-5. So what do you think about each car or every car? Up to you.
So initially I only cared about the back, right?
Yes.
But you know, I get to experience what it's like being in the car, and I asked every single thing that I could see.
Correct, correct,
I
correct.
touch everything, and then I vroom on the road. So I really like the interior of the Mazda 3 and the high spec CX-30. Yes. Yeah, the one that's built in Japan.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so I really like it lah. It's really cool. It looks a bit like the Benz interior, so like the, I don't know what you call, like the screen, and then you can see how fast you're driving, the little light
Display.
behind you, and then with all the like blind spot thing, and then like the alignment straight thingy, and then like, you know, you get to save petrol at the traffic light by just like pressing the button. Yeah, layman terms are like, again, I'm
Go
not a car
on.
person. Yeah, so that was really nice. I think like those things are nice to have lah. Of course, it's not compulsory, but I got to test drive the core one, which is like the really basic one without all these special features. It's okay. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna be using the car for the next 10 years, then might as well get like something that, you know, 5 years down the road, it will still feel like a new car. Yeah. So yeah, I think to conclude, I like the high spec CX-30.
The first one you drove, right?
Yes, but the high spec one.
Yes, the first one you drove. Yes. Then what about the CX-5?
The CX-5, I was put off by the interior lah, because maybe I was like impressed by the first two cars, and they look really like nice and modern. So the CX-5, right? That's
Yes.
the locally assembled one. That one, like, I didn't mind how I felt when I was driving, or like the seats and stuff like that. It's just that the aircon looks a bit uncle, the designer, and then the screen also looks a bit like uncle, like blurry one. Yeah lor. Like, so like I was a bit like meh about it. Oh, and then they didn't have like that thing,
The sunroof.
yeah, I mean that was also nice to have lah. Like, I won't die if I don't have it, but how cool. Perhaps like, I think appearances and like, you know, the technology aside, CX-5 is a little bit smaller. The boot can't fit much things.
CX-5,
Oh,
CX-30.
good lord, yes. CX-30 cannot fit much things like the boot. It really looks quite small. And I don't know, like, you know, how a passenger will feel like, because I didn't sit behind enough to really understand. Yeah, but that's the only downside really.
What's the driving like for you?
Oh, it was good. Well, I don't usually drive many different cars. So compared to like this local car that I'm driving, you know, yeah, it felt really nice. Like it felt like stable, and you know, if I have to do an emergency brake or I fall asleep driving, and then you know there'll be alerts, and they will kind of save me lah.
Didn't you find that the CX-5 was a bit on the noisy side?
Yes, yeah. So at first I was like, I was just asking because I was just focusing on the drive. I didn't focus on how it sounded, or you know, when I start the car, was the engine noisy? Yeah. So then I think halfway driving, I was like, macam I can hear a bit of the engine sound. So maybe it's a little bit noisy. I didn't realize that when I was driving CX-30. So that could be the reason why, you know, it could be like it's a quiet car lah.
Yes.
To like the CX-5.
True. So guys, if you have any recommendations for Carmen, what other cars you should look at, I'm thinking she should look at the Toyota Corolla Cross, new SUV. She's interested in the X50, X70. I mean, everyone definitely will go and look at it. So she likes the ride height of the CX-5 and the interior of the Mazda 3 and the CX-30, and all the other features, of course, who don't like lah, right? So yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think she should look at, what you think she should get. Budget. Oh yeah, how is it? The calculation he gave. Okay.
Okay lah. I mean, it was still under 2K lah.
So under 2K per month lah, installment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let us know guys. Bye. Thanks, Carmen.
Thank you, babe.